Just take it back, and it's like a refill program.
Yeah, we're going.
We're good. Oh,
live.
We're good.
Yeah, we're talking about like in
live.
Mexico, but it's not even like it's not like you're giving them or you're getting money from them or they're giving you money.
No.
They don't give you the soda unless you have a container. Like no, we're not just fucking give. That's why they put it in bags sometimes.
The soda?
Yeah,
we're talking about it in Mexico with these fucking
for somewhere I was watching where they put milk in bags.
That's what I'm saying. So a lot of these places they have like
that's
so
crazy.
if you buy the soda at like a store in Mexico, like down like a neighborhood store, they're gonna be like, no, where's the fucking empty glass jar first?
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, here it is, and then they like put it, and then they give you the new one because that's how it works. Yeah,
It's a
not
program.
wasteful like Americans.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah,
so it's not necessarily like a value thing.
Well, it's like we put as much plastic as we can on everything, and packaging is crazy here in the States.
I feel like in the future,
That's the markup, yeah.
squids are gonna evolve.
That's what you pay for in some shit. I've noticed you pay for like all the
packaging.
Yeah, the packaging, all that shit. That's what the price you're paying. That's high. It's like I was at like PCC the other day, and they had some fucking like gummy bear type things, right? You know,
$27.
Dude, it was like literally $15 though.
$27.98.
It was
like
like
on
a little
sale.
package.
Are you in the co-op?
No, I don't know. I don't have the where you pay or whatever.
They're like, ew, what are you even doing here?
Yeah, it's like
Hey, was it? Let's be real, bro. Was it not a grocery outlet?
It wasn't. It
No,
was
bro,
PCC.
I go to PCC all the time. I go to their hot bar.
Yeah, that's
I'm
why I
always
go
just
there.
like, put my pinky on a salad. I'm just like,
Yeah,
oh.
their salads there are fire. They have like this protein salad. It's like one of my favorite.
Bro,
But everything there is outrageous sometimes.
Is it still a hot bar if the people working it are all threes?
It's a fine, I'll eat it bar.
It's in, all right, this will
It
do.
really be like that, bro.
It's
Their
in.
pizza's
I
fire,
got
though.
20
Dude, it
minutes
is.
left on my fucking lunch break.
Dude, their sandwiches at the deli are fire.
Bro, they have the cabana there. You ever had that? It's like
yeah, it's
bacon
fire.
and like
Yeah,
pickle or whatever
yeah.
with the cube.
They're always too greasy though. Those
ciabatta
fucking
bun.
Cubanos, you know.
Yeah, like,
Coño.
I usually make them at if you
The
make
sandwich?
when I've gotten them there, but I take the fresh ones and make them at home. They're not as greasy. It's weird.
Dude,
I don't know what they're doing when they make them there, but it's very greasy when you get them there like hot.
That's how I base a fucking if a sandwich spot is like legit or not.
the grease. You going
If they
grease
have
on it?
no, not the grease.
Oh.
Aside from the grease, the fucking the Cubanos. If they have a Cubano, if you are boasting a fucking Cubano on your menu
Yeah, I
at a
wanna
sandwich
take-
shop,
yeah. Wow.
like that's the first thing I'm gonna fucking
Yeah,
take.
for sure. I mean,
and
it's
if
a
it
fire
sucks,
sandwich. Yeah,
dick, I'm not gonna eat any more
Like,
of
dude,
your
I don't-
sandwiches.
What's wrong with
I
sucking dick, huh?
I don't know. Like, I don't know if you ever had like East Coast
As a
like
Cubano?
grinder subs or whatever. You know, like they don't have that out here. And like subs back east,
They're all cold, huh?
they're all cold.
Shredded lettuce.
way different,
Yeah.
but they're so good if you go to the right spot.
and a thousand just fucking meats with like vinaigrette on it. They're just like dousing it.
Dousing it in
Balsamic?
Yeah.
You
I mean, I
like,
love it.
There's nothing
dip?
out here like that though.
yeah.
Like there's
I agree.
there's nothing out where you like an East Coast sub, dude.
Well, all right, you're from Philly, right? How do you feel about the Philly cheesesteak?
Out here?
No, just in
If you go to
I love
Calzaghe's, if you go to Calzaghe's in Georgetown,
Uh-uh.
that's just fire, dog.
I've never
With
had
that
a
cheese
good Philly
whiz?
cheesesteak. They got the cheese
They got the
whiz?
cheese
That's how you do
whiz.
it.
They got the
Oh
cheese whiz.
shit! Is that like a dip? Is that like a
Bro,
fucking?
it's that shit you get from like
Yeah.
the store that's
Oh,
like
I know
in a
what
can.
cheese whiz is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
instead of provolone, yeah.
That's the real,
Oh, but that's the
how a
cheese
real-
they use.
That's
Yeah.
the real, how a real
Oh,
Philly is made is
fuck,
with
dude.
cheese
Hot
whiz.
cheese whiz, bro, is like
It's banging.
I would have never
bro.
thought to
Bro,
put
there's
it
a
in the
traffic
microwave after
jam.
the can, you know?
Yeah,
What
no,
did you say?
That cheese whiz, I would never have thought to like put it like warm it up after I spray it
Yeah,
out of the
yeah,
can.
Oh shit!
You
no,
know,
bro,
but
that's how the real
but it's
places
so
in
good.
Philly do it.
Yeah.
If that's how, what's it called?
Calzaghe's.
I'll have to check that
Check
out.
that
Was it
shit out.
Georgetown?
I've never
It's
had
in
a good one,
Georgetown.
like
Georgetown.
because like how like Philly cheeses are supposed to be
They're
made, it's like
massive, too. They're
everything
long.
is supposed to be like melted in
Yeah.
cheese. Like I've seen places they're like, oh, just like steak, and they just like melt the cheese on top. And it's
Bro,
like that's not how you do
It's
it.
so good.
Well, gentlemen, I'm gonna say this right now. We're filming here at A1 Hop Shop, 144th in Greenwood. Is this still considered Greenwood? This is like Greenwood, Bitter Lake.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think so,
Greenwood
yeah.
is Shoreline. I feel like.
You're gonna
There's, like,
dox us though, Mike. I got some enemies out there. You know they're
Oh,
gonna.
shit. My enemies
They're gonna
are
I owe child support. Aquí te quería encontrar, pendejo. And you're like, baby.
Te encontré.
Yeah.
No, but anyway,
How is little Punch? Send him my love.
little punch. That fool's just a little trapeze
Yeah,
artist.
just fucking. He got White Claw in his baby bottle.
He's like, it's clear, it gets through.
Yeah.
It's water.
I'm hydrated more than ever now.
Dude, you
No,
always be on those big boy cans of White Claw,
Bro, I was telling somebody this the other day of like, I started drinking like White Claws And like because I legit wanted to lose weight a long time ago, and I did. I lost like 100 pounds, and then I gained it all back.
Emphasis
the White Claw
on
stuck.
wanted.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
definitely
I
in the
will
past.
say this is someone that doesn't drink and then like will drink occasionally or whatever. I'd much rather be drinking like White Claw or
That's
something.
what I'm saying. Like it's
it like the hangover the next day.
you're fine.
Is bar none.
I don't drink
better.
water ever, and like White Claw it makes it so my kidneys are all right.
Yeah,
you know?
bread gluten.
Claw's like,
on
I
it
got
gets,
you.
Gets me all backed up. I won't lie though. Like some of those like sour beers. They have some of them here that are more expensive.
Yeah, the sours are
Those
fucking
are
fire.
pretty fire.
But they feel unnatural to drink it, right?
I mean, it feels like
But
you're
they are-
drinking
that's the-
soda for
It's
sure.
funny
Like
though,
you're
'cause
cheating.
They are the most natural.
But
It's like fermented alcohol, which
but
is like
but the most
fermented
natural
fruit.
But the most natural is also the most sugary. Fruit is
it's
sugary.
so sugary, bro.
You know?
That's why.
I
That's
always love
why
how-
I'd much rather drink like a seltzer because like the sugar, I feel like fucks you up more than
There's
anything.
zero sugar.
I always feel like
in
it's the
White
fattest
Claw,
people
right?
giving you nutritional advice.
Hey, bro, I do that. I'm sorry.
No,
Yeah.
no, dude, I'm the same way. I'm telling you,
Dude,
I legit. I've lost and gained 100 pounds like 4 different times in my life.
No, dude, literally, like I was
Yeah,
on
honestly,
such,
I'm on 2 right now.
dude, I was on such a fucking good wave of like losing weight and all this, and then the past 2 weeks I like moved and all this shit, and I've been eating so unhealthy, and I've
dude,
gained
moving
like
stressful.
15, 20
Dude,
pounds.
moving is stressful,
just like
man.
fucking getting Wendy's
That-
every
yeah.
night and
Dude,
shit. It's
they
just,
say- oh,
just
dude, that
crazy,
chili?
crazy how hard I bounced
Yeah.
back to
Wendy's?
like being fat.
The thing too is like you
It's
can
crazy.
Go, you can go years like doing good and fuck it up in a week.
Oh, bro, literally stopped doing blow,
Yeah.
and I fucking gained
Oh yeah.
fucking 20 pounds. I was like, this is fucked up. Is this healthier?
Yeah.
What is this?
Allegedly sponsor.
That fucking allegedly, yeah. That reminded me. There was one time where I was talking to Dan Berlin.
Shout out Dan Berlin.
Shout out Dan Berlin.
Dan Berlin had
the
him on
name's
here, or did a podcast with him like
Oh, hell yeah.
last time I was here.
beautiful. That's fucking beautiful.
Yeah, we literally did it right out front. We just cold did it.
We're gonna only name names that we would like to name.
Yeah.
I love that motherfucker.
Dan's the homie, dude.
Dan.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Dan's
There
the
was
homie.
one time where it was just him and I. We were waiting at like outside of Water Wheel. I was smoking weed, and he was just there listening, as a good friend does. And I was talking about how I was microdosing mushrooms.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
I was microdosing mushrooms for a while, and honestly, that was like the
wave.
most I was on point with my life.
No, hell yeah, bro.
And this fool out of nowhere, he's like laughing, and he's like, "Why did you stop?"
yeah. It was working so well.
It's the stigma, right? I feel like it's that stigma.
Yeah,
whatever it
they
is.
just like legalized it in Oregon and shit.
I saw
They
that.
have, like weed
I
stores
saw
but
that.
for mushrooms
Yeah.
and shit now.
I think it's dope. I saw when I go to Portugal. Fucking
Dude,
do mushrooms
I
with
went and
Ronaldo.
got my nails done the other week, right? And the fucking nail lady dosed me on mushrooms and like
What?
didn't tell me really. Like she was like, "Would you like these like chocolate mushrooms?" And she barely speaks English, right? She's like, and I know she's like, I didn't like, I thought they were like tiger's mane. Like I didn't think they were psychedelic mushrooms.
Oh.
And she's like, "You want another one?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." Because they were really tasty. And she's like, she's like, I was like, "What kind of mushrooms? Like, are they lions, man?" She's like, "No, like
Psychedelic
they're like
ones, yeah.
psychedelic mushrooms."
Yeah,
I was
she got.
like,
See, that was. I
shit.
feel like I was on you a little bit. You know,
no, for sure. I mean, I was in
You
there
know?
getting my nails painted red. She's like, this guy's either a fag or he does drugs or he's both. I'm not sure. He's he's
But
definitely
either way,
down, is what I
know.
what-
So I
what,
feel like she was doing.
yeah. She knew I was down. And dude, but no, she looks and she like, look at my eye. And she's just frying, dude. And she gave me some lady comes in from Oregon and gives her the chocolate mushrooms for free. And she just gets down, bro. And I got so
What nail salon you going to? Dog? I want to go
It's
there.
right
I was
next
like,
to, bro.
did
I won't
she-
say the
did
name,
she-
but it's
don't say
right
that,
next to
don't
like,
say that,
it's a
don't
round
say
club
that.
comedy.
Did she milk you upside down on a fucking
on a table?
On a table after
Damn,
that?
that would be kind of lit if she milked me after feeding me mushrooms.
Have you seen? Have you
Dude,
seen?
she was like 70. I never thought me and an Asian lady like that old would have anything in common.
You gotta shake it.
Never
You
in my
gotta shake
life.
it. There's spices in here. This is in Underberg for people that don't fucking know.
I don't like these because I get triggered. You know, it reminds
don't-
me of some
I
bad
don't know if
memories.
you're allowed to like show the things on YouTube, but you know,
Oh, we
fuck
can
it.
censor it.
'Cause
Can
you
we
can't
censor
smoke
it?
weed on
we
YouTube.
could, but I
You're not
gotta
supposed
edit
to.
it. You know, I don't want
You're not supposed. I'm not editing anything. Yeah.
But me, I smoke weed. Oh no, I always me and, on our podcast. We used
like,
to do
I'm not
we used to do a
editing it,
disclaimer, and it was always just like, this is a prop. This prop
yeah.
weed.
I'll tell
this
you a
fake
little funny
weed.
about, like-
this is a prop. This
Yeah.
is
Yeah, it's just a prop. You can't.
This is an overberg.
Yeah.
This is
This is,
No one's
uh,
watching it anyway, so I don't think it'll get flagged. But I
It's-
know if you smoke
yeah.
weed, they really like.
This is a
frown upon
Mio. You add it to water. We're
Coke.
gonna add it to Mexican Coke.
that. There you go.
No, you can't say Mexico
Those
on here.
Wonderbugs are good.
Oh,
though.
we can't say
You
Mexico.
can't say Mexico.
We're gonna add it to. We're gonna add it
Mexican
to
Coca-Cola.
You're
foreign
gonna dox
foreign
me.
cola.
They're gonna show up at Matamoros with an apology letter. We apologize for the actions of
double
the
checking to make sure that thing
organization.
Matamoros University.
How do you feel about that? The apology by that, right? Where it's like, here's like, we apologize for.
Oh, we need to intro it though.
I feel like
the
when
small.
someone apologizes,
I don't want to because I feel like it's dangerous.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Actually, we shouldn't do that. Yeah, no. You know what? Pour your own shit.
Yeah, what were you saying?
Figure it
I
out.
was just like, when people apologize for
We're
shit,
gonna
like,
not
are you talking
talk about-
apologizing.
South of the border anymore.
No, we're talking about. You see those Americans that got killed?
Oh yeah,
We're not talking about that anymore.
Hold on, it's so funny though.
Allegedly.
You're talking about editing, right? And like, I don't. It's like seasoning the nail. I do it every episode. We say a special
Kinda
word.
weird.
But
Okay.
I was saying
Oh, you
this.
know what?
Oh, yeah, I'll take a little chaser. No, after.
Oh.
I was saying this special word, and I got someone to
Cheers,
say
brother.
it with me
Salud, fool.
on the podcast.
Salud.
Cheers, guys! I got someone to say it with me, and I think they went back and watched the podcast, and they saw that they were saying that, and they were like, "Can you edit that out?" And I was like, "I can just delete it if you're that worried about."
I feel like I know what you're talking about, but I'm not gonna fucking look.
Yeah, we're not gonna say names, but I got him to
Well,
say
here's
fact.
what here's what I think.
I mean,
I think look,
I'm recorded, and he said it
Here's-
multiple times. It's great.
Punch.
Here's what I think. I feel like it's something that you do all the time. You don't want it to like affect your like life that you need, right? So like if there's some words that's gonna get you fired from your preschool job,
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? But also at the same time too, it's the thing of like, I feel like nobody's even watching, guys.
No, I know.
You know what I mean?
Not at all. There's 20 people watching my videos.
And even then, they're not. It's like it's one guy who
Yeah.
like jerks off to you
yeah,
for some
hell
reason.
yeah, that's kind of hot. Huh?
And then we all
John Banning.
But
Wanking it to my videos, dude. Hell yeah, bro.
I wouldn't be surprised.
At least someone
Anyway.
loves me, you know.
Sorry, Punch. I didn't mean to fight.
no, definitely. I said
But no,
we're
dude, you're right.
flowing.
No one's watching shit, bro. Like
We're
at least,
flowing.
like, you know.
I do think that's a superpower I'd like to have, where like who's jerking off to me. You know, don't you want to know that? I want to know that.
knowing?
Not anymore. I don't want to know that
Knowing?
anymore. I used to. I used to want to know that. Don't you?
Yeah, I mean, I do. I would like to know so I could profit
I'm
off the
good.
situation.
I'm good.
Oh, you're trying to profit.
yeah, I'm
This
trying
is
to
a
profit.
businessman. This
Yeah,
guy's a
yeah, dude.
businessman.
I could figure out if you like me that much, dude.
I'm gonna sell
I
it to
stay at
you.
your apartment. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay,
You know?
I see.
you get some free rent.
interesting.
You know,
Yeah.
maybe some free Pokemon cards
Yeah.
or something. You know, whatever I can get out of that situation.
You're
With
with
busting decks, bro. He's fucking ripping decks live.
God, we were talking the other night. I was doing a
Like
podcast
patio
with Dummy,
decks?
and I was the whole
Yeah,
like 20 minutes.
he's a
we were
woodworker,
just
yeah.
riffing about how I was going to suck Putin off to end the Ukraine war. They were going to send me in. I'm just going to blow
You-
Putin dry.
You're
I'm
gonna save the world?
I'm going to save the world, dude.
the problem is that like I feel like Putin is this kind of person where like he would definitely suck you off.
No, I would suck him
or
off.
he would definitely
Yeah,
let
I
you
would
suck him
suck him
off.
dry.
But I think he would deny it, and it would never like get to the point where it was like an actual factor into this war because like he's made up his mind.
But so what was
no
this is how-
blowjob.
This is how
and-
deep we got into it. It's going to be a Halloween party, right? He's dressed up as
So
Shrek.
you're trying to blackmail him?
And I am, yes, blackmail. And I'm dressed up as Fiona
He doesn't
from
care.
Shrek. And then
He
my
getting
homie
murked.
is dressed up as Donkey while he's filming me blow Putin.
Yeah, I feel like,
And this is all happening in August.
Yeah, it's a few months out there. We're gonna do it
It's
on
not
Patreon.
even Halloween.
Yeah, we're gonna do it on Patreon, dude. So subscribe to that. Yeah.
We're back booked.
I'm trying to be practical here. How are we getting Putin, guys, for real?
I don't know, dude.
You might have to eat
think
his
that
ass.
there
I don't
is
think
Nazis
you
in
know.
Ukraine.
Oh, there's Nazis in America. Yeah, there's
I know,
Nazis
I know.
in America.
Where-
So there's Nazis in
Did
Russia.
you guys see?
let's
Did you
be
guys see
real.
in Jacksonville? They projected the thing. They projected this giant like cross intertwined with the swastika.
Well,
And-
so this is a big
What
thing
the
with like
fuck?
The biggest building in Jacksonville.
I don't know if you guys know, but like
What the fuck?
the,
No,
the
yeah.
international symbol for Buddhism and shit is the swastika. You know,
Sure,
that?
but
Yeah.
like it got to the point where like that's not the same.
Isn't it inverted
Right.
though?
My
I
point
think
is,
it's like in a different direction.
sure,
in a
I
different
definitely get,
direction.
I get
It's
the
It's not like
directional.
sideways. It's like straight up and down.
sure, but like it's
Yeah.
become a different symbol since, right? To the point where it's
Sure,
like,
but they still use
you know,
that symbol.
but like I feel like you can argue with that with a bunch of different stuff, right? Where it's like
No, you could.
there's things that were like this used to be this before that, like yeah, but that other thing was way
sure.
Way worse.
more.
For
You know what I mean?
100%.
No,
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah.
I think it's like
I mean,
I'm
I
not
think
going to follow your stupid club anyway
Yeah, I
because
think that's why he used the symbol though in the first place was because it was like he was trying to act like
sure
he was peaceful.
He
or, like-
appropriated. That was like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
first.
Cultural appropriation,
This,
dude.
this is
First
cultural
this is
appropriation.
weaponized appropriation.
Oh, that's hilarious.
He
He really
weaponized
was
this shit.
weaponizing
Yeah, he's
it.
weaponizing this
crazy.
shit.
That's
My
fucked
thing
up.
is like I don't want to follow this fucking guy who can't come up with an original fucking logo. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you got to
That's
fucking.
the first
dude,
part
like-
of branding
You know
and
what I'm
marketing.
saying?
Dude, I'm
Come
not
up
saying
with a
why,
good
that's why he
logo,
got
man.
popular, but like it's just like before people would come out to like listen to people talk.
You think he got
like comedy's like the last form of that. So he was just like that charismatic nuts dude. You're like, that guy was kind of tight, you know, just like watching him just be crazy.
Nah.
I'm just saying
back
that's
then.
like, it's like, I feel like it was easier to swindle people like voice wise or like a figure.
True.
Now it's just like social media has just made things so different, and people idolize such different shit. Like people don't idolize like crazy radical shit. They just want some like fat bitch with big titties. You know what I mean?
Who doesn't, PJ?
Honestly,
for sure,
that's
for
like
sure.
my algorithm. My algorithm is rare Nike SB sneakers
Interesting.
and
Bitches with big titties.
beautiful big women with
You ever
fat titties.
you ever
bro.
try to manipulate your algorithm where you're like, nope, I'm not gonna fucking click on the chick with the fat ass for the next
while,
18
yeah,
videos.
yeah. No, yeah, you
and then it like
really-
turned into this thing. You're like, wait, who am I?
I'm not
anymore?
trying to manipulate my algorithm because I don't try and manipulate women at all.
So you're saying the AI is female?
Eh,
You know? I mean, probably.
Dude,
God is a DJ.
I'll notice sometimes I'll be taking like a shit or doing something, and I'll leave the algorithm, like I'll leave the app on. Right?
Oh yeah, if those
On
videos
that
are
one
looping,
clip, and it just
yeah.
loops like 100 times, and then when I do
Yeah.
that, it like just fucks up the algorithm so bad because it thinks that's what I want to watch is whatever that
Yeah.
clip I wasn't even looking
Yeah,
at.
you hear that Instagram? Let me get it on the toilet mode.
On the
You know?
Fuck yeah.
Because I don't want this shit to affect my algorithm. Some of those things, I feel like it's my subconscious sometimes. I'm like, fuck,
for
it's a bunch of gay dudes fucking making hamburgers.
Yeah, it's
You
like,
know?
like I remember on
What-
my algorithm,
what-
it's either
who am
like
I really?
hot dudes lifting weights
Yeah.
or like really like big
We're
girls.
flipping meat over here.
Like, what's
big
going on?
girls with like big ass titties.
Meat spin.
You're living a lie with your female wife and on keto. Like I swear, baby, I don't want to eat this hamburger or fuck this
And
man.
then some comedy podcast or something. That's what all my clips are.
She's like, I want an everything bagel, but I want nothing on it.
None of the
What
responsibilities.
the fuck, dude?
Bro, I just got this seasoning.
Oh, you
the
want
other day.
salmon?
It's called Everything But the Bagel. That seasoning's fire.
That is a fire season.
That is a fire seasoning,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
No.
You're
Why?
you're a keto guy, huh?
I try to
low
be. I don't
carb.
know. I
You cook?
Lately, I've been fucking. I cook every night. Yeah,
Yeah.
every
What-
night. I cook, like tacos, pasta, whatever's
Yeah.
easy and cheap. You know.
Tacos is easy and cheap. That's
Yeah,
the
just-
most.
Dog,
Dude,
microwaving
onions?
is not cooking, fool. What do you
I cook on a pan.
You
bro,
cook?
cast
You cook?
iron.
Yeah, you
I
cook?
cook bison a lot. That's what I cook.
Dude, where do you get bison from?
Oh,
Bro,
shit.
PCC?
surprisingly, like you can get it at like even Safeway has it, bro. It's like $9-10 a
Yeah.
pound or something. Just
Especially
ground
on
bison.
that's a good move though to like
I love bison.
just like fucking get the thing that you like that's good quality. Like this is it. This is gonna
Yeah,
make
it's
you.
usually-
I tried elk.
How's that?
It was too gamey for me.
yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
That's just
elk.
it's
never
like,
had it.
I like venison though. Like
never
actual
had it.
venison.
yeah.
Never
What was
had it.
what's the like the most gamey shit? You
I've had an
probably
alligator once.
tried? Alligator?
Yeah,
before.
in San Diego.
We're not talking about the belts you were fucking wearing. That's
No,
what-
I've had
no,
alligator
I wish I
before,
had a
dude.
gator belt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. Back
Gator
east where I
belts
grew
and
up, man,
petty melts
like, they
and
be-
Monte
they be-
Carlos. and everything.
They be eating everything, bro. Squirrels,
Gators, fucking tires.
fucking bears, everything, bro.
All right, sorry. How did gators taste?
I had it ground. It was in a burger at this place in shout out Crazy Burger in San Diego.
San Diego?
Where they do a bunch of fucking weird shit. Like they had kangaroo burger.
It's called Crazies?
That's
It's called
nuts.
Crazy Burger, but it was spelled KRAYZEE.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Kangaroo sounds nutty, bro.
Yeah,
oh,
but-
actually, that was what I was trying to get to earlier. I was trying to plug something. I'm gonna shout out one more name for now. Mitch Schaub and I are
Shout out
thinking about
Mitch.
shout out Mitch Schaub. We're thinking about going to like local restaurants and shit. Maybe like not so recognized in the whole grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
And try to film there. And
That's
do
cool.
reviews of food. I love
just
food.
like food reviews and shit.
Food
We're doing it
reviews
now.
and
This
shit.
White Claw was 5 out of 5.
But
stars.
I was what made me hell yeah 5 out of 5. Yeah, coming to A1 Hub Shop. The White Claws are 5 out of
Bro,
5.
the service.
That shit on TikTok right now, like
Crisp.
food reviews are.
Dude, that is my feed. Yeah,
insanely
But I
that
was
is my feed.
I was
yeah.
thinking about
It's
what's
all
that
food.
first spot you guys were talking about with the Philly cheesesteaks.
Oh,
Yeah.
Calzagi's.
Yo,
go to
like
Calzagi's.
I like the
That shit's
fact that I
fire.
mentioned
They
that.
close by like noon because they're out of bread. They're like,
you ever
fuck
seen
you.
that guy Gugene on like
If
TikTok?
we do,
Yeah, he's like,
oh yeah,
he's like
fucking
he's
Diet
10 out of
Coke.
10 Marons. Yeah, the
Yeah, yeah.
DC.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
like-
yeah, yeah,
He's like,
yeah, yeah.
get you hop in and get to be a gentleman, grab a DC, grab a slice.
What I'm saying
Favorite,
was,
bro.
I'm an Action Bronson kind of guy.
Yeah,
yeah.
Bronson.
No, yeah. What
I
I'm
remember
saying,
he used to have that. Sorry, the Vice thing where he'd watch Get High and watch fucking Ancient Aliens.
Ancient Aliens.
You seen that,
Yeah,
bro?
that was-
My homegirl
Nah.
Kate was on that episode with them, bro, just smoking. with
Tell
them.
me if you think this is mean,
so
but
random.
I feel like I can't watch Action Bronson's old stuff anymore because he's too fat and I feel like bad.
oh, because that was like
And now,
fucking.
because he's lost a lot of
He's
weight
ripped,
and he
bro.
looks great
Yeah.
now. But now I'm
Yeah,
like, no,
that
I'm
looks
gonna.
great.
This is the action I want to
Inspiration.
follow. You know, I want to inspire you to go lose weight still.
This
Don't
is
go.
the
He
action.
really got his shit together. I saw how ripped he was.
Emphasis.
And something is crazy how much he got this shit together, man.
But no, I've been watching all, like literally he's one of the ones that like if a video comes up like 1 hour ago, I'm like, oh shit, Action got a new food video.
Yeah.
And it's just him like fuck. I saw the one he did like a block party in New York.
yeah.
And he's just
fire,
fucking
fire food.
and he
And
just
that
like
fool's always
grilling for
fucking
the whole
doing, like,
neighborhood.
pizza and shit,
Yeah,
and, like-
dude, I've been watching. What's the dude from Barstool Sports, Dave Portnoy?
Oh yeah. That,
I always
don't keep up with
sometimes
those
I'll see a
guys.
clip from like,
You
oh,
don't
this
keep up with
pizza
reviews?
sucks, and he
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah,
walks
yeah.
out or like.
And that's not like on any knocking type shit. I just don't keep.
Yeah.
I don't-
But that's my point, right? I
The
think
guy on Barstool that does those interviews, though, I forget his name. He does like interviews with like Kodak Black and like fucking.
the dude with long hair, Caleb something.
Yep. That. Oh
Yeah,
my god,
yeah.
bro. His interview with Kodak Black.
I
he's
saw the
like-
one with Drake recently.
Yeah. But the when he's like Drake or Kodak's like, when you see me, I'm white. And he's like Trump. He a super gremlin. Like it's just such a good interview. He's like I love that man. He's just like it's just so funny. Someone describing the president of America as a super gremlin is just the best shit ever.
But
bro.
you know what's
SUPA.
yeah, super.
I feel like that's a good like observation and like I want to live in that world, right? I feel like this guy and he's very similar to me too. We probably played the same games, Super Mario and like right. What else is a gremlin in the Gremlin movies? I feel like so like now these people.
Gremlin
Yeah.
2.
I swear I just seen that shit's free on YouTube. That movie.
Yeah.
That shit's, yeah.
Do you have ads with premium or no?
No, I
hell
have
yeah.
premium.
Dude, I got premium too. That's the only service I paid
It's
for.
like the only thing that's really worth
Did
it.
you subscribe to Ponch's dad's Patreon?
Yeah. He charges by the pound, that fat ass.
yeah.
La Libra. No, what I was saying though is like, if that shit starts popping off, and I can go do a spot there at the Philly cheesesteak spot, I would like you guys to be a
Go to
part of that.
Kazuhaki's, man. No,
Yeah.
but seriously,
Hell
that place
But
is
no,
so
you be a
good.
part of
Food
that.
reviews, man, are such a like.
I think that there's
You should review
something.
teriyaki places in
so,
Seattle.
Like, especially
bro.
for like TikTok.
That's the
it's like,
move.
you
I want to
could
do. You said teriyaki spots?
Yeah.
All right. What would you say?
Dude, but I was saying you can do like more like. I
I want to do hole in the wall. spots.
User friendly content with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like the
Oh, yeah.
content I pump out, like I can't like do much with it. Like
Dropping
I have,
too many
like,
F words
Yeah,
already.
yeah, too many F words, too many F bombs. Not that F bomb.
I always thought it was
what if-
pH, for
what if-
a while. Like maggot, but with a pH.
But no, it's like I have like
I
a.
thought that was a pH balance that you have. You know.
But like I had like YouTube shit and like TikTok for like Pokemon stuff and stuff like that, and that shit would pop so much more than my comedy would. It like in a very short time, like.
Dude,
like my one account on TikTok, like I remember I was grinding. I could get like 1,000 followers a week on it.
Dude, so I started
But
a
it just
TikTok.
it has to be like, you
You
know,
have a TikTok?
I started a TikTok, and,
Bro.
and what I did was I've been clipping the video. I only put one thing up so far, but it's a clip of me that I did only the audio for
Yeah,
with
yeah.
a puppet, which I've done before. But I feel like for TikTok it's better because now I actually clipped it into like a.
Dude, no, TikTok is like the opportunity on there is insane.
You gotta monetize like ADD.
Yeah, but it's like, dude,
You know?
you only need
Capitalism.
1,000 subscribers to like get on to be monetized and shit.
Really?
Yeah, it's
subscribers.
Yeah.
So is YouTube though, because YouTube I want to
Yeah,
do
it has like
the.
1,000, but YouTube's so hard to get.
Well, the
fucking
thing about
followers
YouTube
on.
is if you had 1,000 subscribers, you can do live podcasts. You can do a live
Yeah,
whatever.
100%.
You
Oh,
can,
man.
you can
You
live
do that
stream.
We
same
might
shit
be
on
able to.
TikTok,
We
yeah.
might be able to start doing this live.
That's what I'm saying. So then that would be better because
Yeah,
then
like
you don't got to worry about any of the other shit because it's already saved on
We're
there.
probably not gonna
There-
have
you
any
know.
of this.
Yeah, like, that's like what I would do. Like on my, I had a Pokemon account that I got that far, and I would just like live stream open breaks of like Pokemon cards or like playing video games or some shit. And like people can like, unlike like YouTube, like I'm pretty sure there's a tippings thing, but like that you can people like really like shell out money on TikTok, bro. Like on
Yeah.
tipping and wise and shit. Like
You know what's weird to see? To see like the same stuff over. Like I see when people are like when something becomes the like, here's the content, and I can break it down. It's like a video, a reaction to this other video that's popular, in either this style of audio track or this style of voice, and it's this thing of like, but it's the same exact joke that everybody's doing 1,000 times. Like, have you guys seen the one with the
exactly what you're talking
like the one with the girlfriend where she's like, on my way to tell my boyfriend I don't know what to eat or whatever. And they're like, and there's so many versions of those, and it's the same exact joke, and it's the same exact words, and it's the same exact thing with just like different people. And I'm like, wait,
just following trends, man.
That's what I'm saying, like, right? So it's not a thing where it's not creative.
No, for sure.
You know, I'm not hating on it. I'm a part of it, but I'm just.
This is the thing. All I can say is right now you can pop off of doing stupid shit like that, but there will be a time where like TikTok is like way over flooded because the algorithm keeps changing. Like a few months ago, man, you could grind out accounts on TikTok, and it's a little slower, but still you can still get traction on there. But it's just like the more and more the website gets saturated, the harder and harder it will be to pop. Like my cousin, man, she has 500,000 subscribers on TikTok, and she just does whatever stupid dance is trendy at the time.
Well, that's what I'm saying, right? It's this thing of like, at the end of the day, I feel like you want that organic way of getting you that audience, because if you get robots who are coming into your fucking whatever bots, inbox, bots, whatever. You're like wasting your time as a human being now, where you're like fucking like.
Well, TikTok doesn't really have as many bots problems. The only website I know that really has bot problems is Instagram.
Dude, I got it. So I got.
Oh, that's so bad, dude. And I'm not even like scrolling anywhere that I shouldn't. You know, like the unspoken territories.
So I just think if you use any hashtags on your pictures.
It's the hashtag.
It's just because it just brings
one of the biggest
fucking hashtags.
One of my biggest videos that we had on my podcast was blah 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 blah.
Shout out your podcast real quick.
Like I don't know how you want to post it or anything, but I can
give it to both. Let's do both.
We can just both post the video.
Both post it on your shit.
And like if you guys just shoot me your YouTubes, I got Michael's, and I'm pretty sure I might have yours too. And I'll put your guys' video link right in the video.
Yeah,
put it. We'll figure out how to send it to you. I'm pretty sure I can just send it to you.
And I can edit it too. I can get down with some Premiere Pro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Shout out Adobe. That's my homie.
Yeah, Adobe's nice, man. That's the best program to be using for sure.
Yeah, Adobe getting shot in the woods though.
I'm gonna make a run to the bar. Do you guys want anything?
Yeah, I would love a White Claw, but you know what?
You have to
go get it from the cabinet.
You have to pay.
You said he was hooking it up with from the bar.
You have to get something off draft.
Right. Yeah. Tell him to hook it up with a hazy, whatever hazy they got.
You want a hazy?
Yeah.
Do you want some non-alcoholic
there's a
kombucha
or something. I'm
Would
down
you like
with it,
another?
I'm good.
Wunderbar.
I'm good. I'm skating home.
Oh, that was good. That was good.
Wunderbar.
That was good. I will.
That's how fucking Putin says it.
Bro, you know how my dad would say it? Una verga. That's what
una verga.
That's how my dad would say it. Don't worry, bro.
It's put in for a reason. You know?
I'll edit out this part where you're gone.
All right,
I'll hold your mic for you.
Thank you. It's like a ghost mic.
Yeah. But. Dude,
yeah, fucking A, man.
I feel like if we can keep getting in space and they're cool with it, that's why I shout out A1.
Yeah, no, shout out A1 for real, man. It's always in a good spot.
You know?
But yeah, fucking my whole thing is it's like I always like am trying to find somewhere to fucking do a pod. Like me and David did one in my car the other night.
Dude, I've done so many of those.
Yeah. I mean, it was something. It's just dark.
I used to do one where we would go to this buffet, and on the way to the buffet, we would get so like allegedly, driving instructor. We would get really high and like fucking vape on the way, and like fucking drive to this fucking buffet and do an entire fucking podcast in like the 45 minutes it took us to get there. And they were some of the best ones we've ever had.
Oh, hell yeah, fucking I don't know. I'm sure you know Ari. He has he does like episodes where he'll just do the pod in the car. It's fucking funny while he's like driving. It's like fucking dangerous as shit.
But you can do that, right?
So that turns off my mic. So
okay,
right there, Michael's is number 2.
Boom. Now we're good, right?
Yeah. Boom. Now there's no.
That's the move
coming from that. But I had it kind of tuned anyway, so it shouldn't really pick up any background noise.
How close do they work to the mouth here?
I always kind of tune it to where like it's loud enough to where you can kind of hold it wherever you want. But the best is to always just do it up by your mouth, like kind of close, because you'll get the best audio from that.
You ever do a mic and like you're holding the microphone wrong because for whatever reason?
Oh, dude, for sure. Sometimes
and you're like, fuck.
Well, sometimes the audio, man, it's like every place is different. So
you ever go? There's this place that I used to do that I think doesn't have a night anymore. they used to always have just a constant like fucking high pitch like.
Yeah. I know that. It's like someone needs to turn down. Like, I think it's like the treble or the back.
And I felt bad. I used to like that place, but I'm like, no, legitimately, it like hurts my ears.
You
know.
I've been to some places where I'm like, dude, this is gonna kill me.
Like I'm a training dog, and like I'm not.
Yeah. Like fuck, dude. No, I've seen some mics where it's unbearable. It was fucking. I swear it was at 4B. Like a week ago.
Shout out Jay.
Shout out Jay. It's a dude.
Great
I've had
room,
some great times there, and I've also had some like no one's listening.
I've gone 1 for 3 there. No, 2 for 3. Only one time people were like, you know. But anyways.
But dude, there was like some like one of the pinball machines or one of the arcades, man, was just going off, dude. It was piercing. It was intense. Thank you, Michael.
Thanks, Trevor.
Thanks, Trevor. Yeah, thanks, man. But yeah, that's funny you guys talk about like trends and shit on like TikTok or like people or anything. I don't know if you ever watch like Trevor Wallace.
Nah, I don't know what that is.
He's a stand-up comedian, but like he does like just like improv, not improv, but he does like skits, like funny skits, and that's how he got viral, and that's how he started his comedy career, is just off doing like popular skits. And like he'd like almost do like, let's say like a revamp of like something that's like already been done, right?
Yeah.
But do his own twist on it and like make it funny.
You know what's crazy is that this thing that you can come up with, right, to go viral, this thing that you like strive for, you got it, right? Boom, you got it. You know, and then somebody just like, nah, and they're like immediately just scrolling away from your video.
Yeah.
And you're like, God.
Like, dude, years ago, dude, I used to have an Instagram before it got banned, but I would just like post weed and shit, you know, like weed stuff when I was like really into pot. And I had like almost like I think like 80,000 subscribers just on that weed account. And then eventually it fucking like because you're not allowed to post weed and shit on fucking Instagram. It eventually got like permanently banned.
It's weird. I got permanently banned from Amazon Flex because I would drive and drop off packages. And sometimes I forget to, you know, take them to the right house. One time this lady called me. Well, first it was like Amazon. This guy working for Amazon. He's like, "Is this Alfonso?" I'm like, "Who the fuck is this?" And they're like, "This is Amazon. We have Courtney on the line. Did you just drop off a package for her?" I was like, "Yeah, probably. Look at that."
Yeah.
And then they were like, "Yeah, that was hers." And then she was like, "Oh, it's my MacBook. You dropped it off at the wrong fucking apartment." And I was like, "I don't know what to tell you. I wanted the right address." I was like, "Go get it." But I felt like Amazon sandbagged me, man. They fucking threw me under the bus.
Amazon sucks for sellers.
They threw you under the van.
Back then I can use your own
Cheers,
shit. Cheers,
Salud.
man.
I was doing some heavy SMR right now.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta do those crunching.
Salud. All right, this is what I was told. Salud, familia, y peseta, cabrones. Okay.
You guys are the table tappers.
Yeah,
I'm against the grain on that, just because I feel like why do you
How do we
put it
feel
down?
about that? How did you learn about? All right, start from that side.
So it's wops from where I grew up is Italians. Fucking Dagos. They go, "Opa," and then they hit the drink.
I just like how
why?
like your
Why?
instincts.
I think it's just like cheers to them.
Okay, but
I don't have to do it, you know.
Yeah,
I'm not a wet ass pussy myself. You know?
Yeah, no, I love wet ass pussy.
Yeah,
don't get me wrong. This was like, nah, I'm indifferent.
I'm really into dry penis. That's my thing.
Yeah, soft.
You're into docking?
Docking, yeah.
You know what docking is?
If you have foreskin, it's called Chinese finger trap.
That's called a Thursday night, bro.
But you guys remember those?
32 minutes right now, so we're going.
32
Are
minutes.
we still good on both things?
Yeah, we're still going.
We're good.
Dude.
They also said we're fine. We're not.
Nice, hell yeah.
I know I'm fine, but the podcast makes
Salud.
me handsome.
I'm gonna do another one. I don't know what you're drinking. There's a hazy. I asked for a hazy. You're drinking non-alcoholic.
This is a prop beer. I think technically in the biz, this is apple juice.
Yeah, I'm drinking that F word drink.
No, pH. I think we established it's pH. But
I was trying to think of kombucha flavor that started with an F.
how do you guys feel about puns and stand up?
Puns? I mean, puns can be funny in general.
They can be funny.
Yeah,
they can be really corny too, for sure.
Yeah, but you can get stuck doing them, you know.
Yeah, I mean, if it's edgy enough, I enjoy it.
I got some edgy stuff. I used to do one about. I stopped doing all of them though. One time, some lady called me out on one. I used to say this thing about like.
Well, what is it?
It was about like spiders or something, and then she was like, "That's not technically a spider," and I was like, "Oh, whatever." No, but I was gonna say about.
You want to say it? Can you say it?
I don't remember it's the thing. It was about like a black widow spider.
I don't think I've heard you say it.
It was like this is old school Jai Tai days. when like you guys had, the biggest heckler was the fucking dryer in the bathroom.
Or the rats.
Remember?
The dryer in the bathroom,
Yeah.
dog. No, that shit's like.
The rats were like, boo.
Bro, all I remember is like,
Fuck this food and this egg roll. It just sucks.
bro, I just remember how shitty the bathroom was in there. It was insane.
One time I remember it was shut down, right? It was like levels. It was like one Tuesday, it had like no working, it was always one non-working urinal.
Yep.
But one Tuesday, it was like 2 no working urinals. One Friday, it was like 3 no working urinals. Back on Tuesday again, it was like no working men's restroom.
Yeah, it's just the-
and then I went into the women's restroom, they had like a couch in there, and there was
I've
like,
heard the women's bathroom is nice.
and I was just like, wait a minute. Now I
You
understand.
can't piss unless you identify as a woman.
Well, no. How about this? How
You
about
can't come in, bro.
One of the gender neutral bathrooms.
no?
God damn
Well,
it.
but here's one thing we can argue is that like historically you would say that men have been the oppressor, right? So now if we're putting them in an intimate space like a bathroom,
True.
or my son's church or school, but we do the same thing because it's not the same a Capitol Hill bathroom, one person bathroom as Redmond bathroom.
God, bro, what's that like? It's right by Jai Tai, that like Mexican joint, not a
Nacho-
Bro, the
yeah.
bathrooms
Borracho.
in there are terrifying.
Bro, that place was
Some
the
would
first
say
place.
atrocious.
That
Yeah, they're
place,
insane, bro.
that place does not accept cash. And you know
Yeah,
why?
it's
I feel like they
because
don't.
they're liberals.
No, it's quite the opposite. They might pretend it's that, but I think it's so they don't let homeless people inside of their building.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That is what it is.
100%.
That's
Because I remember one time I went, I was so upset with that place. I was like, "Can I get a
Makes sense.
taco?" And I was like, "Here's $20, whatever." She's like, "We only take whatever kind of payment card or."
Yeah.
And I was like, "I don't have any card."
Yep.
She's like, "We do Apple Pay." I was like, "I had no service." And like I couldn't do it.
Yeah, it just
like I
wasn't-
couldn't
wasn't
do it.
working
And I was
for
like,
you.
"Here's money for food that
Yeah,
I
they're
got."
like, nope.
And she was like, "Nope. If we do it
Yeah.
for you, we gotta let
Nah.
fucking
Everybody,
Charlie
yeah,
screaming
yeah.
at the stoplight in."
I know some places too since
You know?
COVID.
It's bullshit.
They did like this one pizza joint that someone I know works at. They still don't accept cash, and they haven't accepted cash for like 3 years.
But I think it's that reason. They're not.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, later, brother.
It makes
Is it
sense.
2?
Yeah, he's 2. But yeah, it makes sense though because it makes sense, man. Because fucking
That's what I
homeless
think, and I could be
people
wrong.
Can be crazy sometimes.
Well, it's not even that. I feel like just don't give me a limitation that shouldn't be a limitation.
For sure.
Don't say I can't give you cash for goods and services.
Yeah, it is crazy. It's America,
say
goddammit.
you don't want me here. That's fine. I can be like, all right, you don't want me here. I'm leaving.
Yeah, for sure.
But don't be like, nah, you just can't.
No, I've been furious at some places that don't take cash. I'm like, what the? What am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
dude?
They're like, fuck you. That's what I don't give a shit. She was like, I can't do it. I can't do it.
They're like, you're too poor to be
yeah,
here.
and she was so dude. And she was so smug. She like fucking went back to the
She's
kitchen.
like, you don't have a fucking debit card account and leave?
Yeah. I was like, look.
Jesus.
Um,
She's like, did you make sure you get your fucking booster?
yeah. Like, you son of a bitch. Yeah.
But no, it really be like that, especially in Seattle, man. I've seen places that still are like,
What's your credit?
yeah, cash.
Yeah.
Like I walked into like this fucking thrift store the other week, and they were like, "Oh, you have a mask?" I'm like, "Do I have a mask?" They're like, "Well, you got to put one on. Here's a mask." I was like, "I don't even want to be in here anymore."
Well, that's the thing, right? Is like I feel like places. If you tell me the rule and it's up to me to either follow it or not, I like that. But don't
Yeah.
like tell me the rule and then be like, but that's not the rule. You're like,
Yeah,
not-
it's just you just want me to put a mask on. That's fine, I guess. It's just like I don't know, whatever. It's their business. It doesn't really bother me. I was just like, I'll just leave. You know, it's like not a
But
huge deal.
I will make a podcast about it.
I will bitch and
Yeah,
complain.
but this does not
at
bother
a later
me.
point.
Yeah, you
I
know.
was like, these goddamn libtards trying to get me to put a goddamn
We
mask
just
on.
need material. We're trying to go viral.
Yeah, trying to
Feed
go
the
viral.
algorithm. Hashtag whatever fucking sets you
Hashtag
off.
F word. No.
But my point is my hashtag whatever triggers you. That's gonna be my new one.
Yeah, I just fucking I don't know anymore.
Do you?
Right.
How was your piss, Michael?
My piss was glorious.
It was so funny the other night. My boy.
I'm sorry. I have a small bladder, but
I feel
carry
it,
on.
man. My boy were doing a podcast, and his roommate came home. In the bath, we were sitting like right in front of the bathroom because it's like a small studio doing the podcast. And Sean just like goes in there and just takes a fat shit. Like he's on basically. There's like a wall. He's just like on camera. We just got him taking a shit while we just talk. It is funny.
I feel like there is something too about the smell stuff that you can do in in media that's not necessarily a smell thing, I think that's great. And how do you play with that, right? Or like you're making a show about shit, or like you're making like a thing, or like the whole time you didn't know, like, dude, you know they film in the landfill, and you're like, what the fuck? Like
This is the second best smell in the world.
You're like,
Right?
"Ah,
Like,
how's that shit going?"
dude, that's the move. I've never seen a fucking show about somebody fucking going around ranking smells. Like there's all kinds of food shows. I want to see a dude start smelling stuff.
Like a podcast, like in front of like a homeless encampment. I thought that'd be fun.
My new favorite. That's funny. My new favorite game with myself is walking down the streets of Seattle and be like, is it human shit or is it dog shit?
Here's what I think.
It's true.
Is that a game that you should
It
wait?
is true though.
Is that
very true?
But is that a game that you should play though? You know, like
Yeah.
I'm not trying to
Should
play.
you- dude, I was.
don't you have better things to do than go see if things are shit or not?
Listen, Punch. I love you, dog, but
Yeah.
your boy don't play.
I understand. That could be your show though. That could be walking around be like, yo, here we are at the corner of Pike.
And then I do food reviews.
Bro, so
Is
I was,
Right after, I
I was
just
at
do food
Walgreens,
reviews.
like downtown, and there was for sure human shit when I walked up the steps.
Absolutely.
100% human
Absolutely.
I
shit.
feel like they serve food here. We got to talk about.
Name your
something else,
coordinates.
you know?
Bro, it was-
Downtown.
It was
coordinates.
there was like a Walgreens that's open 24 hours.
We're boycotting them now.
Oh,
Accidentally came in my
Say no
ex-girlfriend,
more.
so I had to go apply like fucking day after.
oh,
boom,
you
and
went
then-
for Plan B, bro.
Yeah, because it's the only thing open.
Damn.
You can't do that. You won't be able to get it in Seattle no more.
Yeah, I've heard.
Walgreens is like saying fuck
But
that.
there's a Walgreens that's 24 hours. It's
PJ's
open.
got to have a baby.
But I fucking went there and got it at like 4 in the
Dude.
morning. And so as I'm walking up the steps, there was for sure human shit. It stunk so bad. Like it was insane. I almost stepped in it.
Sounds like these experiences, I feel like, are always like you never have like a good experience going to get Plan B, right? There's always like shit on the
yeah.
way.
No.
There's always like a guy yelling at you. There's always like, God damn it, why couldn't this be an easier
The guy watching
transaction?
me ride at 4 in the morning in the downtown in the 24-hour Walgreens is the only one open. And he's like tough night. I'm like, yeah, dude.
It's
Fuck
bullshit.
yeah.
It's bullshit that I can't buy Plan B on Amazon. They put everybody else out of business.
bulk?
But like,
You
yeah,
can't buy- you
My
can't
point
buy
is just
Plan B in bulk?
I want my neighbor to
Bro.
steal my Plan B. Like you son of a bitch. Like you knew.
You know what letter the word bulk starts with?
I don't know letters personally.
I don't know letters. I don't know none of that.
B. And you can't do that.
You can't do it.
Bro.
Buy Plan B in bulk.
That's true. It's just Ulk at that point.
It was just yeah.
Yeah, I think they like
Sulk.
they, like,
I'm just
limit-
sulking in the
they, like,
background, just
limit
like,
on it when you
why
buy it,
not
like,
me?
Now it's like 1 per customer or something. It's like the eggs.
Well, I did see that. I just read that headline around with it, and I thought that. And I literally, it's funny because I don't usually take stands. I don't give a shit about anything. But I was like, but to be, I don't know, like
I don't give a shit
to be
about that.
righteous.
I feel that.
I was like, wait, they're not gonna sell Plan B
Like, I
anymore.
felt that right here.
I'm like, fuck them. I'm not gonna go there because I'm better than that now. I've evolved since, you know. Like your boy doesn't got to worry about rent anymore. If I miss it, somebody got it. You know.
Somebody got it.
You know, I don't normally kiss and tell, but I didn't kiss this bitch, so I'm gonna tell you everything that happened.
How were her lips?
4 women ago.
4 women. I like that.
4 women ago.
Like that metric because it could be 19 years or 3 seconds. You know.
Or the latter. But anyway, yeah, I referred to her as Plan B.
Hell yeah.
My Plan B's always been the same. Fucking just a shotgun to the face. You know?
Or
If
the
this,
foot.
yeah, if this astronaut gig doesn't work out,
God,
This
bro.
astronaut gig.
I'm doing a couple
I'm
of
going to the moon. To the moon, Alice.
I'm doing a couple of open moons.
Bro, it was so funny.
Yeah.
I was at Waterwheel.
You son of a bitch.
It was on Wednesday, and there was a midget like blacked out.
Oh yeah,
I was there.
dude.
I
Yeah,
followed him.
yeah.
I literally,
yeah. That shit is-
I was the first person to bring him up.
My
So-
point
I was
is,
like, I was talking about this dude. I was like,
Oh
this
yeah,
fool,
no, I saw you. I'm fucking retarded.
this fool looked like
Yeah, that's-
bootleg fucking Daniel
we say
Radcliffe.
redacted now.
And then I looked to the other side, and I was like, this motherfucker. The comedy's been so bad, this motherfucker passed out,
Bro, all I
and he
know
was
is,
out.
is if he wasn't a midget, they would have kicked him out.
Well,
My homie blacked out at the.
No, I will say, I've been to play- yeah.
They walked his ass.
yeah, I've been in places
They're
too.
like, he's a midget. Let him go.
As soon as you start nodding off, well, they're called little sleepers.
Little sleepers.
You know, I did make the joke because I literally was up
That little
when
man made me so
Ryle, shout
happy.
out to Ryle, he put the microphone on him and like it heard,
Snoring.
and he
Oh,
was,
he was, like,
snoring,
snoring
and then
and
he was like,
shit.
"Give it up for Punch," and then I went up and I was like, "Oh, poor little guy's all tuckered out," and I felt really
Tuckered
bad.
out.
Bro, he
The
made
fool
me
said
so happy when
tuckered
he woke himself himself up.
I missed it when he woke up. He was sleeping through my whole set.
It's the best moment of my night.
That's when that made nice, PJ's fucking.
It made
night.
my night, dude.
He's like, bro, I was gonna go home and fucking kill myself. And he's like, you know what? Him coming out of his blackout,
it gave me will to live.
It gave me a will to live.
It's a social work program where these just guys. They go out into the world. Go to the bleakest, darkest spots in the neighborhood. And just uplift these guys' experience.
Oh my god!
That's why he's all tired. He's at work. He's like,
bro, it made me so happy seeing that. I was just like,
you were, dude. You were like.
I felt like a little kid again. I was like, man, it's like watching a unicorn wake up. You know what I mean? Like, it's great.
The whole time he's a fucking assassin.
Ever.
I'm never gonna see that again. Am I? Like, when's the next time I'm gonna see a blacked out midget?
I mean,
like nodding out at a fucking open mic. It's never gonna happen again. And if it does, dude, I live in a simulation. All right.
That's not true because I feel like with open mics, the one guy shows up and you see him every day for the next like fucking 2 years.
Does that dude do comedy?
I hope so.
No. He was supporting one of the guys.
We'll never see him again then because that's
one of the guys that was allegedly doing comedy.
Allegedly,
that's one of the moves.
Allegedly, bro. But that was great, man. I really enjoyed seeing that little guy. That was all tuckered out.
Yeah. Tuckered out is like tuckered is like the most perfect fucking way to describe.
Yeah, you know,
all of that.
He had a big day.
Bro, I just imagined him when I saw him nodding out. I had this image of like a midget like roasting foilies, and it made me really happy. Like just watching a little guy with like a straw in his mouth, just like.
There's something more chipper about the term little guy, right? Which is appropriate. Which is like the only appropriate term that's ever like nice. Right? No other term is like here's the appropriate, you know,
little guy,
or just like
little people. I don't
know,
people.
I think I used to make this joke about like, I stopped doing it because I think it was in bad taste. But maybe I'll bring it back. Tell me what you guys about like. You can't call them the R word, but I can watch them on this show called Love and the Spectrum.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? And it's the same
PJ's favorite.
Yeah. And it was the same thing. I was like, I was saying, like, and you can't. I was like, you can't say, you can't say midget because. It's inappropriate. And I totally understand. I agree. But then I'm gonna fucking watch them in the show on fucking TLC. Try to get stuff off the top cupboard. Yeah, like, how is that not mean?
Let's make as much money off of them being retarded. But you can't call them that. We're gonna put them in the most horrible situations, blind dates.
But the worst part is, it's always the guy, like the studio executive who said that word.
Yeah, for sure.
And he's like, God, wait, I pay that guy's salary.
Bro, if they had a wrestling event, they would do tables, ladders, and musical chairs.
But the musical chairs, that doesn't imply that it's shorter.
Oh, man.
You're saying mostly kids play it?
I was funnier in my head.
No, that's fine. I'm sorry. I don't mean to dissect everything.
No, it's fine.
Let's dive into that.
I was like, I thought it was gonna kill in front of you guys right now.
Please tell me more.
I was like, these fools are gonna start dying laughing, and it was the opposite.
It flew over both our heads. I think
these guys are like, dude, Mike, go take another piss.
No, we weren't saying that.
Bro, I swear, podcasting. The one thing I've learned is the hardest thing is having to deal with peeing. Because when you do like an hour,
you guys are amateurs, bro. I got a catheter on right
now. That was a fat joke.
So I just have a shy bladder because I've had kidney stones. So it's like like every hour or two I gotta pee usually.
Shy bladder, but got big tits.
Yeah, I can lick my titties. Bro.
That's usually what happens, right?
Nipples,
if you have a shy bladder, does that mean you leave it behind when you go on stage?
Bro, I can lick my titties on real, bro. Like my nipples.
That's cool if you like to do that though.
I know. I'm just saying.
Like if I could suck my penis and I enjoyed it, I wish I had that power.
Yeah.
The luxury,
but I can't.
Like
and I don't know if I would.
A girl could be like, I can lick my titties. I'm like, same, bitch. Yeah.
You should try them out if you keep doing that.
That's kind of hot.
I never forget me and this girl. I licked my titty while she licked her titty in a parking lot before.
Dude,
we both just did.
You know what? I was about to say I've had a girl lick her titty in a parking lot experience too.
It was like bonding. We're like, we're both whores.
Also, we didn't have sex. It was just this thing.
We didn't have sex. We just both licked not each other's, but each person's titty. Like we're
ceremonial
like, I can put them in my mouth too.
Okay, so 2 women ago.
Not 4 now 2.
No, 2 women ago. We went back to my place. It was her fucking idea, and I told her 10 times no, but it happened.
She got fucking tissues all over
and she was like, "Yo, my fucking." She like whispered in my ear. She's like, "My nipples are pierced," and the second she said that, one of her nipples was in my mouth already. I was like, I know. I know. You know what I mean?
I need a tetanus shot. You're like,
Yeah, I was like, you should have told me this before. Beforehand.
Suck my titties.
And I was like, oh, okay.
yeah, that's what I see that too. She was trying to tell you like she wanted you.
She's like, I want to play motherly position.
more titty stuff.
More
She goes,
shit.
I didn't go to a stranger to fucking put a fucking sharp thing through my fucking tit to not have every single person suck it.
And know it. And know
like this is the only
that you
reason I
should
did this.
suck
She goes to
it.
the bus stop. The bus driver just lifts up her shirt.
He's like, come
I got a
along.
pierced
Come in.
nipple.
Come in.
Oh my
He's like, all
God,
right,
bro.
Like, read the sign. No pierced nipples.
That's
will
the
be
1
sucked
week
on.
free pass.
Bro, pierced nipple, man. I almost pierced my nipple when I was younger, dude.
Dude, the first person I ever knew that pierced a nipple was my older cousin, a male.
Yeah.
And like he was the coolest cousin too. He's like the oldest male cousin in the clan, you know.
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
he was the one that was like doing all the cool stuff. So you always looked up to him. And I remember one time he was we're like at the beach.
What did you say?
You just always look up to him, you know.
Yeah,
The
he's
guy
doing
who's
cool
like,
stuff,
yeah,
like
he's doing
getting
cool
his nipples
stuff,
pierced.
getting his nipples pierced. Yeah, and then you're like, well, you got your nipples pierced. I didn't know that was also a cool thing.
Yeah, it's a cool thing.
I missed
bro.
it. I did. So when I used to be really fat, and I had these huge titties. And I thought I was.
this one said I used to.
Well, yeah. Well, here's.
I used to be fat. I still
I
am.
got breast reduction surgery.
But yeah, so I got a breast reduction.
But I also
So I got a
used
breast
to-
reduction
used to,
surgery.
you know?
But it turns out I was just fat. That's what usually. But there's probably some like some chick hormones in there. And I say chick because I'm talking about like the steroids that we put in chickens.
Yeah.
In there, which made my boobs grow, which is a real thing. It's a real thing. The more that you like drink milk, apparently with like hormones that they put in those cows, they make your tits grow. So anyways, I got a breast reduction surgery. So now I got no nipples. So ever since the procedure, my nipples caved in. Because like all that scar tissue fell out. So now it's just like an empty fleshy thing on my nipples.
This is a
like,
real story. This was like not too long. I wrote a bit about it. Like it was like my buddy's girlfriend or whatever just got like breast reduction surgery. Like she had breast implants or whatever and got rid of the breast implants. And she's like, my mental health is so much better. Blah blah blah. And I was like, yeah, I know someone that had a breast reduction surgery, and I couldn't remember who it was. And then like it dawned on me, I have like a few hours later
quick.
after having the conversation with her that it was my uncle that
Nice.
had
Hell
breast
yeah.
reduction surgery.
Dude, hell yeah. Dude, I dated this. I'm good, brother. Thank you. I dated this girl once who her dad got breast cancer.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and that was one. I was like, wait a minute, that's a thing, and it sure was.
It really is, bro. No,
Yeah.
for sure. Males can definitely.
I think he got a mastectomy, which is weird because like they're like boobs on a man is different than boobs on a woman,
Yeah, for sure,
obviously.
100%.
So like it's this thing of like people like I have women who go through that. I always feel bad because I'm like you probably like your identity is so closely related
Yeah, to
with
your-
to your boobs or
No,
whatever.
100%.
And a guy's the opposite, where a guy's like I don't want these fucking.
Yeah, I don't
boobs.
want these for sure.
And they
you
got
gotta feel
cancer.
bad.
Get them off me
You gotta
for
feel
sure.
bad for those
No.
girls out. Like, you have to get one of the titties removed. You know.
Imagine if you got dick cancer and it's like
But
we
the
gotta
one
cut
thing
your
I've
dick
heard,
off.
like I've like girls that I've been with that have really big boobs. They like hate their big boobs
Yeah,
because it's
same,
like so
yeah.
heavy
Yeah.
on their back. It like hurts their.
I hate my
back.
boobs too.
I love big titties, bro.
I love big titties, bro.
Yeah.
I just think it's funny. Like
Just
it-
we
I
got
can
like
get-
we
it
got
gotta
like
go away.
a nice 15 left.
Yeah.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, 15.
A cordial 15.
Cordial 15. Yeah.
Thanks, 15.
You don't want to split this one?
I'll split it with you.
Split it.
Let's see where
I got Uber, so I don't give a fuck.
That's what said Uber. Boo.
Yeah, we're at 51 minutes, man. So we got some good time in. So
Hell yeah. Thanks,
yeah,
man.
I think we've had like the conversations been flowing, so that's been nice.
Wait, this says it's been audible this whole time? I thought it was in my head.
Oh yeah.
I thought it
It's
was
in your head.
30
I
seconds.
thought we were testing.
Yeah, testing.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Did you get it? Did you get it?
It'll be hilarious if it didn't. I've done that before.
I've had it happen, but
What's
it
up?
all looks solid.
Chase
Like
it.
whatever will end, will if at least we at least got 50 minutes right now. I don't know. I did like a lot of troubleshooting and stuff because I was having like the app would like close or this or that, and like I fucking got it to where like I got it all synced up. And like the other day, I just cold recorded like 4 hours just to make sure
Damn.
if it wouldn't stop, and like just to see how long it would go. So it did like 4 hours and like 30 minutes the other day before it shut off. So
How many lines of ketamine did you do during those 4 hours? No, I'm just
Fuck,
kidding.
I haven't been doing any. I miss doing it. That's the problem.
I should have said that.
I miss
Fuck.
doing K. Fuck. Fucking A.
I'm sorry.
No,
Anyway,
it's all good. That's fine. It is what it is.
cheers. All love, you guys.
Yeah, dude. I'm glad we pulled up and did a pod, bro.
Pod. We're doing it on stage.
Dude, I'm down for the cross-platform shit because I feel like more people would be
doing it on
inclined to do
stage.
shit.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Like
what
I'm
I'm
always,
saying.
I'm always like trying to film fucking like
You know?
content, bro. Like right now, I've been
Like everybody
pumping
can put
out.
on their shit. Like we all here, so it's everybody's.
No,
equally-
hell yeah, bro. To get the more eyes on anything, man, and like Literally, like I've been fucking loving filming pods because it's like I find material in it. Like the last night, man, I got so much fucking material out of. I got like that whole set I got tonight about all like literally we were just like sharing crazy jerk off stories, and like that's how that whole set that I got tonight.
I've been seeing you a lot more everywhere where you're just like, you know. I'm gonna come through. I'm gonna fucking do my shit.
Dude, isn't that cool about like comedy? I feel like that's what I love about comedy sometimes. Where I'll see a dude, I'm like, this guy sucks. Then I'll see him like 2 months later, I'm like, damn, this guy is fucking.
Hey, bro, I fucking just I love the grind of comedy. No. I love it, man. Like comedy is like literally it's like get shit off my chest, man.
It's a cool craft to like continue to like work on. I like that shit. I like technical shit.
It just has really helped with like getting my thoughts together and like
being mindful. Mindful is important, man.
Yeah, it's like it's like. Normally, I'd spend all this time forgetting. Now I have like pages of notes and just like there's like memories within those bits and stuff now, and just like that is cool because it just like helps me remember like my life.
Yeah, it's a like dude. I'm telling you, it's a practical thing of like just reflecting on shit, just like slowing you down. Like, wait, hold up, don't fucking do this thing, and instead do this because this is the way it went last time.
Like, well, it's like one thing I've learned too lately. It's like the thing that I don't want to say is like ends up being the most funny. Like literally like. I don't know. It came across my mind last time I was doing it. I was like, I used to steal my parents' KY jelly and jerk off. Like, I knew that was funny. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, it's disgusting. It's hilarious. It's the truth. That's something I would never want to tell
Here's
anyone.
a personal question. Do you think your parents use the KY individually, together, for anal, together only for
I don't know what
vaginal, all of the above?
Vaginal, probably. I can't see my mom. So maybe my mom was about it. I don't know.
So my point is like, so then you think maybe your mom was like, look, I'll do you the favor and have sex, but I'm not into it.
Yeah.
You know?
See, I could see her being like that. She's just like, you pay the bills, whatever.
But that's a good like trade-off. That's a nice duty.
This is what the one part of the bit that I forgot to do it to talk about it is what we were laughing so hard about is because I would steal it right from them and I would water it down with water.
What is that?
They wouldn't notice.
You were treating that KY jelly bottle like a bottle of tequila, bro.
Yeah, I was.
You're like, let's water that shit down.
And we were dying
if they
laughing.
put it. They wouldn't know unless they put it in the freezer, though.
Your mom's writing fucking the company. She's like, KY's quality has diminished over the.
You're like, why is this? Well, no, dude. Like, I saw them being like, I heard them like arguing. They're like, why is all the lube gone? Blah blah blah.
Where
blah,
did
blah.
it go?
And then like, so when I started using it, I would water it down. It was some fucking.
Your dad's like, you
shit,
fucking
dude.
whore.
Yeah. Why you're doing this shit without me? Why'd all the lube go?
Who was she?
Your mom's like, don't tell me like you didn't use it with Rick next door. I know you're
You telling me Pierce used all of it? He's not an animal, and I am.
You're just
It's just so fucked up.
What's
so
that
fucked
law,
up, bro?
What's that law? The like most obvious answer is probably the answer. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, it's like, dude, I would have never said that, but because of comedy, you know, that thought would have came in my mind. I'd have been like, let's repress that.
Yeah, no, for
It wasn't KY jelly for you. It was why not jelly?
Yeah, why not, baby?
Do you have any siblings?
No, I'm the only child. Bro.
Interesting.
That's probably why I do shit like that.
Well, no, because I was going to say that like.
Yeah, I'm only
it all
child.
makes sense now.
Well, I was going to say KY is spermicidal.
Yeah.
So I was wondering. I was like, I wonder if they were doing it to kill some sperm and not get pregnant.
So it was like my dad died when I was young and shit. So it was like my mom. It was this
Kill all future mistakes.
My mom was with the whatever dude she was, the stepdad at the time. You know. So it was just like wasn't even my dad. I'm stealing his lube. Just some strangers.
You don't do that to your blood, you know.
That was like, oh,
but yeah, it's just like that thought came on my mind, and I was like, I have to say this. This is hilarious, you know. And that's what I kind of like about comedy. It makes me like learn about myself.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Normally, I would have just buried that deep down somewhere and never told anyone.
It helps build self-awareness.
Instead I learned that I was like, I could get a laugh, and then I learned that I'm a fucking sick person.
He's like, I'd either do this or therapy.
Yeah, you know, exactly.
And you know what?
No,
this is cheaper.
This is cheaper, dude.
But there are sometimes people have like full-on breakdowns. Were you guys there? It was at Water Wheel one time, and I think she was like featuring this woman, and she had a full-blown breakdown. And I was literally, I forgot. I think somebody in the audience was like, "No, we have to legitimately call for help."
Damn, for real?
Yeah, and like they did their set, they finished, and then they weren't like back to being normal. But we were like, "No, you can't just go like have a fucking beer."
Oh, I know what you're talking
You know what I'm talking about? And we were like, "You need to like."
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say her name.
Yeah.
Don't need to do that.
And I was just like, or their name. Yeah, and I was
it
just
wasn't
Yeah.
funny.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
So
Yeah,
I've had
their
some
name.
psychotic breaks
I'm not
on
gonna
stage.
say their name.
Everyone's laughed at me. I was like, that was great. I really enjoyed that. Like it felt good. I got to freak out. Everyone laughed, and we all just went our separate ways. You know.
Dude,
them, I don't know. You, it makes sense.
Yeah, you're like, bro. I don't expect anything different from you.
I'm like, PJ, where did you come from? You're ending tonight? Okay, where you're at Water Wheel. Anyway, whatever.
Yeah, bro. Well, you guys want to wrap it up? I think
Hell
it's
yeah.
kind of
think
the
it's
battery
that
on this thing's starting to
time.
die, which is a good sign. So we.
All right, we want to do any plugs?
If you guys want to plug anything, go for it.
I'm open. I'm gonna do laughs. Open for Ralph Barboza, baby.
Nice, hell yeah! I,
Ralph
14th and
Barbosa,
15th.
dog.
I have.
And then,
Go
do
ahead.
you guys know Michael Longfellow?
Don't leave me hanging.
My bad. He's apparently like on SNL.
Oh, okay.
I'm also going to be there that weekend.
Nice. That's
the
what you
28th and
Are you
29th.
hosting that one?
I think I'm opening those
Where
days.
we're at?
At Laughs. Also at Laughs.
Laughs. You
Yeah.
didn't mention that.
I am hosting next week at Laughs, though.
Nice, hell yeah! That's what's up.
What
dude.
day are you hosting?
Next Wednesday, and then also on 420. Are you guys doing Noah's fucking 421 Shroom Day? The Shanghai Shroom?
No,
Wait,
I think Rob,
Dino?
Yeah.
I think Rob told me about it.
Dude, I'm doing
What?
that.
Yeah, they're gonna get like high as fuck and do
Yeah.
an open mic.
Allegedly, baby.
Yeah.
You know?
Allegedly high as
Yeah.
fuck. Yeah.
why haven't? What the
But yeah,
fuck,
what
dude?
you guys got going on?
I'm actually upset right now.
Yeah?
Yeah, Rob told me about it
I'm
like the other
upset
day.
because I should be doing.
You're like, I should be doing.
Did you ask him?
mushrooms.
I didn't ask him.
That's
Rob
one thing
literally told me about it. Like literally.
That's one thing I will say
a day or
about
two ago.
recently about things I've gotten recently. I've asked for them, and I hate. That's not my personality.
Yeah, that's what everyone.
Ooh,
So like,
you know,
I
I hate that guy,
I just got
you know?
fucking booked for Tacoma Comedy Club. I got it this Sunday.
What?
Hell yeah.
Tacoma?
10 minutes.
My man.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Why aren't you plugging
yeah.
that?
I don't know. I
I've
just
never
like,
done it, yeah.
Say it, look into the camera and fucking-
it's the R-rated pirate show at Tacoma
Yeah,
Comedy
yeah.
Club. This
Tacoma Comedy
yeah,
Club.
fucking March 12th. So it's this Sunday in like 2 days, and
Yeah,
they
yeah.
giving me 10 minutes paid food,
Yeah,
drinks,
Yeah,
all
dude.
that shit.
Suck
So that'd
your
be
own
cool.
dick right now.
But
man.
the guy, that's funny. Me and the dude that booked me right got into like a huge argument because he was like telling me, he's like, you need to be asking for spots. You need to be blah blah
Yeah.
blah. He's like, you need to have Facebook, and I was just like.
Dude, I know.
I was like,
I
I'm
know.
sorry, man. Like, it's just maybe it's just whatever in me, but like, maybe it's just me, but like, I'm not gonna sit and ask for shit.
Yeah.
I just never done it my
Dude.
whole life.
I was that guy
You know
too,
what I
man.
mean?
But recently, I've gotten some cool shit that I'm like, oh fuck, I don't know.
No, that's cool. Like, I get that.
That's
but,
a good way
you know?
of going into this because I was trying to. I didn't want
I know it
to
sucks,
make
though,
it a
I mean,
thing.
yeah.
I didn't want to make it a thing, but there have been people like newer comics and shit, right? Because like I host here
Yeah,
at
yeah.
A1, and like sometimes people come here and they're new,
Yeah,
people that we don't know,
yeah.
and yeah, I've been getting DMs from people and they're like, "Hey, how are you getting booked?"
I
I'm
mean,
like, bro,
like there is
I literally am trying to network with people.
yeah.
I'm going out to open mics. I have a mic.
Yeah. I mean, that's how I get. I've
Yeah.
gotten
Like,
spots.
I'm